to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You got to touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy One Trick Red Hot. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give your boy a play. Let's get into it. First of all, I want to start out by saying happy 4th of July to everybody out there. I know y'all got the cookouts popping. The pools, the water plug, whatever y'all like to do, the drinks, the fireworks. I just want to tell everybody to be safe. Because when there's a lot of folks outside, there's a lot of bull crap that happen. Everybody be safe, man. Enjoy your holiday. But I said in my last video, sometimes you got to take some people's words or whatever they use with a grain of salt. And I mean, I know it gets annoying at times, but it is what it is. It's just like, I want to get into this Maurice Jones-Drew. Like, I want to start out by saying, us as Philadelphia fans and the Philadelphia team itself, I feel like we get the most disrespect in the NFL, bro. And I feel like a lot of it is just because it's for reaction, clickbait. They know Philly fans gonna go off. We real passionate about our teams. Our Sixers, our Philadelphia 76ers, our Philadelphia Eagles, our Philadelphia Phillies, Flyers. Whatever team you actually love to watch, whether it's hockey, baseball, football, basketball, we always get passionate about it. Like arguing with Dallas fans, New York fans, football team fans, Celtics fans. Man, it get deep. They love it. They love how it is with us because everything we give a reaction to. And I'm about to give a reaction right now because I'm one of those guys too, man. I ain't letting it slide. All right, so Maurice Jones-Drew. I actually respect Maurice Jones-Drew as a player at Cal Poly, UCLA, even with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I respect him as a player. But to me, Maurice Jones-Drew is one of those guys. He like everybody else. He's just like a Chris Sims. He does stuff because he feels like it's popular. He gonna get ratings for it, stuff like that. But this list he put out is horrible. Just like Chris Sims' list. It's horrible. Like, it's... All right. Let me calm down a little bit. I want to get into this list a little bit. I'm going to read out all the running backs that Maurice Jones-Drew has before Miles Sanders. And I want to get y'all opinion on it. If y'all haven't already seen the list or seen anything about it, I want to get y'all reaction to it. Because I feel like him ranking Miles Sanders at number 27 running back in the NFL, bro, I can't let you slide for this one. All right, so I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna actually read out the list. All right, so number one, he got King Henry. All right, I respect it. Derrick Henry is one of the most he's one of the best backs in the NFL. You gotta get that boy. You gotta get that boy his props. I mean, even number two, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. I can rock with that. I can rock with a Christian McCaffrey at number two. He's a dual threat running back. He can kill you in the pass or the run game. All right, and dude is just like he's just explosive. Alvin Kamara, same thing. He's a heavy dude threat. You can line him up at receiver. He come out the backfield, catch passes. Dude got crazy balance, speed, power. I mean, yeah, I can rock with Alvin Kamara at number three. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is an explosive running back, man. He could score from anywhere on the field. Same as Miles Sanders. He could score from anywhere on the field. He got good breakaway speed. Quickness is off the chains. I could give you a Dalvin Cook at number four. All right. Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is I love Nick Chubb at Georgia. He's a big physical back, but he also has breakaway speed. He got quick feet. Man, I could rock with Nick Chubb at 5. Zeke Elliott, I love Zeke Elliott too. I could rock with Zeke Elliott at 6. He had a kind of down year last year, but that wasn't really his fault. His team was like behind in a whole lot of games, so it was like, I mean, they had to stop running the ball. They had to go pass happy because their defense was so trash. All right, I could give you that. I'll give you the Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley missed in there the whole season. I think he only played like 2 games last year. But you can't knock the talent. Saquon Barkley is a generational talent running back. Man, dude could break it from anywhere on the field, moves out this world, balance is crazy. He gives me like Barry Sanders, but I'm not saying he's going to be Barry Sanders because nobody's Barry Sanders. But he gives me that kind of vibe. All right. Aaron Jones, I love Aaron Jones in that Packer offense. Aaron Jones is a beast, man. He's not a big dude, but he's powerful. He's compact. He can also catch out the backfield. He been doing damage in that Packers offense since he came in the league. So I'll give you that too. I'll give you that one. Now when we get to Joe Mixon, bro, Joe Mixon is not better than Miles Sanders. Joe Mixon had all the hype in the world coming into the NFL, but he is not a better back than Miles Sanders. Name something that Joe Mixon does better than Miles Sanders, and then I could tell you, I could give you Joe Mixon. I mean, Joe Mixon is saying he can't stay healthy. I don't think he played the whole season yet in his career. Can't stay healthy. I mean, he's a good catcher out of the backfield. He's run balance, speed to power is good. I mean, he's a normal running back, man. He plays for the Cincinnati Bengals, so it's like I don't feel like he's better than Miles Sanders. That's one right there. Josh Jacobs. I don't feel like Josh Jacobs better than Miles Sanders. Josh Jacobs gets more carries than Miles Sanders. He's a feature back, but Gruden is gonna pound the rock. He gonna let Derek Carr go off, but he gonna pound the rock too. He gonna give Josh Jacobs a reckless amount of carries for him to do damage. We didn't have that with Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson was so pass happy at the Frank Reich left. He was so pass happy at the Frank Reich left. It's like damn, bro. We throwing the ball 40, 45 times a game when we got a running back in the backfield that's averaging 5.6, then there's 6 yards a carry. Miles Sanders cracked 800 yards without even half of the amount of carries half of these dudes got. That's how you know he's a special back, man. He could break it from anywhere on the field. Hence the New Orleans game, the Pittsburgh game, the Baltimore game. He broke off at least a 60-yarder joint. So you can't tell me Josh Jacobs is better than Miles Sanders. You can't tell me Joe Mixon is better than Miles Sanders. Jonathan Taylor, he was a rookie last year. I like Jonathan Taylor when he was in college. I liked him. I liked him last year when he played. He was a good rookie, but I don't feel like he's on my. Jonathan Taylor is a north-south running back. He running downhill. He's not gonna give you too much in the pass game. He's not as versatile as Miles Sanders. I don't feel like he's better than Miles Sanders because y'all call Miles Sanders has power. Miles Sanders is not a small running back. He's not a small running back. He's an every down back to me. Disrespect J.K. Dobbins. Come on, bro. Number 12, J.K. Dobbins. I like J.K. Dobbins in college. I like what he kind of did last year, but he was splitting carries. They had like a 3-headed backfield back there last year. You can't say I don't see nothing J.K. Dobbins does better than Miles Sanders. I don't see nothing he does. He's an explosive back too. He can break it from anywhere, but he didn't even really do nothing for real last year. Number 13, David Montgomery. David Montgomery and Jonathan Taylor is down there the same back. I feel like Jonathan Taylor a little bit better than David Montgomery, but David Montgomery is a north-south runner. He has power. He has a balance as a running back. But he doesn't give you what Miles Sanders gives you when he's on the field. David Montgomery is not going to catch a pass and take it like 50 yards to a touchdown. He's not going to give you that. He's not going to give you that. He's a north-south runner. You gotta when on them third downs, you gotta put Tyreek Cohen in. You gotta put one of them guys, a Kadero Patterson, who they had last year. You gotta put one of them dudes in because he's not a great catcher out of the backfield. I give Miles the up just because that. I know Miles dropped a couple passes last year, but his rookie year, he was doing damage out of the backfield. He was one of our most explosive weapons in his rookie year. So I don't put David Montgomery over him. I don't put Cam Akers over. Cam Akers I like Cam Akers too. Mind you, I play running back. I like a lot of these backs coming out of college. I watch a lot of college football. I like Cam Akers coming out of Florida State. I don't feel like he's better than Miles Sanders. I don't feel like he was a rookie last year. I don't feel like he's better than Miles Sanders. At number 14, I'll put Miles Sanders over Cam Akers. I'll put Miles Sanders over number 15, Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is a toddler for real. He's small as hell. He can't give you every down. Austin Eckler he's one of those guys that's gonna come into the league, flash, and then you just gonna be wanting more from him. He can't give it to you. He can't give it to you. I don't put Austin Eckler over him. Najee Harris at 16. Najee Harris ain't even take a snap in the NFL yet. Najee Harris is Bo Scarborough to me. Y'all remember who Bo Scarborough is? Alabama, same school, same height, same size. Gave you nothing in the NFL. I don't think Najee Harris is not going to give you nothing, but I don't feel like Najee Harris is better than Miles Sanders. He's bigger, taller, but being bigger and taller come with more injuries because he runs high. If y'all ever seen Najee Harris play, he's a high runner. He's a strider, like a Le'Veon Bell. He's a strider like a Derrick Henry, but he's not as physical as Derrick Henry. He'd rather juke you than run through you. So I don't feel like Najee Harris he never even had a snap in the NFL yet. All right, that's number 16. That's 16 running backs right there. I feel like he got wrong on at least like 6 of them. 6 of them. All right, now we're going to go to 17. He said Clyde Edwards-Helaire is better than Miles Sanders. Clyde Edwards-Helaire? The LSU running back? I liked him coming out of college. I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming out of college. I loved him. But he's not better. He's not a better back. He's not as big as Miles Sanders. He can't take as much of a beating as Miles Sanders. He's not as fast and explosive as Miles Sanders. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a third down running back. A third down running back. Oh, my God. I know a lot of these guys, Jones Drew probably was going on stats, but he couldn't have because he put Saquon Barkley up there. He put Joe Mixon up there. He put a lot of these guys that was injured or they didn't have crazy stats last year up there. So, at number 18, we're going to James Robinson from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like James Robinson. He's not better than Miles Sanders. He doesn't give you what Miles Sanders gives you. Miles Sanders had over 800 yards, and he never carried the ball more than 20 times in the season that last year. He never carried the ball more than 20 to 25 times last season. James Robinson was getting hella carries. He was getting hella carries. Like he was getting like 25 to 30 carries a game. And he still ain't put up the numbers. Well, and Miles Sanders would have had way more numbers than him if Doug Peterson actually fed Miles Sanders the ball. Number 19, they got Chris Carson. Chris Carson is a back that has to be in a running back by committee because he can't stay healthy. Chris Carson gets so many injuries, little nicks and stuff like that. He misses a lot of games due to injury. You can't put him more over Miles Sanders. You can't put Chris Carson over Miles Sanders. That's another back. That's 2 more backs. And I'm not just being because if I wasn't an Eagles fan, I'd feel the same way. Like, I'm not just being a homer. If I wasn't an Eagles fan, I'd feel the same exact way. You get me? Because I love Miles Sanders coming out of Penn State. Antonio Gibson. I like Antonio Gibson. That's the football team running back. Boy's a dude threat. But he was a rookie last year. Boy's a dude threat. He gives you, because he played receiver at Memphis. Played receiver at the beginning of his career at Memphis before they switched him to running back. So dude could give you the catching out of the backfield, lining up as a receiver, and he runs hard. He's a big physical back. I like Gibson. I feel like he should be a little higher on the list than some of these dudes. To be honest, Leonard Fournette at 21. Leonard Fournette was balling last year in the postseason. I think he scored at least twice in all three of those games. Leonard Fournette was balling in those games. How y'all gonna put this dude? He just won the Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl champion under David Montgomery, a J.K. Dobbins, a Jonathan Taylor, a Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon. These dudes ain't never accomplished nothing in their career. A lot of them. They just scratching the surface. Leonard Fournette then had 1,000-yard seasons back to back. He didn't put up monster numbers. He got a Super Bowl. He actually was a main contributor in Tom Brady and them winning the Super Bowl last year. How y'all gonna disrespect Leonard Fournette and put him at number 21? I love DeAndre Swift at 22. Dude from Philly, man. I know him personally. So it's like, I could see him at 22. But I got miles over DeAndre Swift. I got miles over Mike Davis. Mike Davis at 23 for the Carolina Panthers. Mike Davis is not better than Miles Sanders, bro. Excuse me. Mike Davis is not better than Miles Sanders, bro. At number 24, they got Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon is washed up. He's not a better back than Miles Sanders. At number 25, they got Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert is only good in that San Francisco offense. That stretch power. You can't put Raheem Mostert in a different offense and he succeed. He's not big. He's small. He's running. He hides behind the line. I don't feel like he'd succeed if it wasn't for the San Francisco offense, the stretch runs and stuff like that. I don't get Raheem Mostert not better than Miles Sanders. Chase Edmonds is not nowhere near better than Miles Sanders, bro. At 26. So at 27, they got Miles Sanders at 27. All right. Like, the disrespect gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop. They acting like Miles Sanders ain't been a dog in his league his first 2 years. Mind you, this only Miles Sanders' third year. Dude pushed 1,000 yards both of his 2 seasons. He would have had a stack last year if Doug Peterson would have actually committed to running the football instead of throwing the ball 60 times a goddamn game. When you know your quarterback's struggling, your offensive line is hurt. They don't want to drop back. They want to go forward. They want to go pound on somebody. Pause. But they want to go go forward. Go bully people. And he didn't embellish. Doug Peterson was the main reason a lot of this team. Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz was the reason a lot of that last season we went downhill, because we still could have won a lot of them games if it wasn't for some like coaching decisions and stuff like that. But them having Miles Sanders at number 27 is the ultimate disrespect. And I hope Miles Sanders ball the hell out this year, man. Put up like 1,500 yards this year, like double-digit touchdowns, just for this kind of disrespect. Because dude never been a scrub. He sat behind Saquon Barkley. Even with him sitting behind Saquon Barkley, he still put up good numbers. The year after Saquon left, he proved to y'all that he was a feature back. He was killing over there for Penn State. He come to the league. He losing carries to Jordan Howard at first. So as Jordan Howard go down, he go down to injury. Miles Sanders took over that number 1 spot and ran with it. Last year, we didn't have an offseason. So dudes didn't have too much contact or nothing like that until the beginning of the season. We didn't have a preseason, nothing like that. Dudes still put up over 850 rushing yards. With the amount of carries that Doug Peterson was giving him, he didn't have a game when he had over 25 carries, over 20. A lot of them he didn't even have over 20 carries. Close to it. So, y'all could go ahead and sleep on my boy if y'all want to, man. But I feel like this year going to be a breakout year for Miles Sanders, for Jalen Hurts. Them disrespecting Jalen Hurts and not even putting him in the top 40. Not even in the top 40? Quarterbacks, they have people that's not even going to start this year over that bull. I can't imagine when they rank our offensive line. Our offensive line going to be dead last too. But yeah, like I said, man, enjoy your holiday. I mean, be safe out there. Hydrate. I mean, it's been so much gun violence and stuff going on in Philadelphia. If you live in the city of Philadelphia, man, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you and your family. We don't need to lose no more of our brothers and sisters to no gun violence, man. It hurt my heart every time I see it on the news, man. A lot of y'all not from Philly, but, I mean, it's bad down here. I mean, you got to keep your kids active in sports, after school programs, because you don't want them out here on these streets. These young boys is killing for no goddamn reason, man. Like I said, protect your family, be safe. Watch your bodies out there. It's your boy, One Trey Watt. I'm out of here.